A telescope is a see-through tube. A Pritt stick, a versatile glue tube. All the effort that went in to the verses you sent in, we proudly present here on YouTube.
Coronavirus Limericks. There once was a virus called Corona. It made us a bit of a loner. We couldn't go far, not in the car. My dad was a big moaner.
A Limerick by Grace Higgins. There once was a girl called Grace. She misses her teacher, Mrs. Smart's face. She loves to ride a horse. Grace is learning now, of course. And she can't wait to go back to school. It'll be ace!
In spring 2020, we could not move about. Rugby, triathlon and swim training were out. Time with family, cooking, laughing and having fun. In the evening, going out for our run. Enjoying days so much you lose count. Working hard on my learning. S'mores fires that were burning. Practicing my sport. Water battles don't get caught. Being with my brother is the best part of learning.
There's a hamster, her name is Bubbles. She likes having lots of big cuddles. She's a gargantuous cutie, she's got a big booty, and when there's food in her mouth, she shuffles.
Would you like to meet my pet monkey? He thinks he's very funky. He spends all his time making lots of slime, and it's starting to get a bit gunky. Ah! Stuck to my hands! Stuck to my hands!
March has a bad virus. We heard a speech from Her Royal Highness, so we were told to stay at home. So instead I painted a gnome. It meant our family couldn't be beside us. One day this will be over and we can catch the ferry to Dover and go on our holiday to Spain. I hope it doesn't rain. I'll make a wish if I find a 4-leaf clover.
There was once a family named Church who loved to go on Google and search. They looked for a cat but ended up with a bat. Now we'll have to go and buy a perch. I once had a dog named Dasher who liked to chase around a big fat badger. He ran around the garden in a blur like a small rocket covered in fur. However, he didn't catch the badger. I've been trapped in a house for 5 weeks. I think we're all turning into freaks. I love to watch telly. My mum is starting to get yelly. I think I'll have to resort to some sneaks.
There once was a young girl called Fran. With Joe Wick she planked and she ran. It made her feel healthy. The NHS got wealthy. On Friday she launched like Spider-Man.
There was once a girl called Alicia. Her mummy was being her teacher. Homeschooling is fun, but I'd rather write. To be back at school as my teacher.
There once was a binnacle bar who loved to steal Lammy's car. At 12 o'clock at night, Lammy woke up with a fright, with music which sounded very bizarre. Uh-oh.
A limerick by Lydia and Haley.
The swan on the lake.
There once was a swan on the lake. He ate lots of cake. He needed a poo, but it couldn't get through, so what became of the cake?
There was a girl called Lucy Lou. Football she loved to do. She spent days kicking a goal with her mum's last toilet roll. What will they do when they next need the loo?
There once was a girl called Jess, whose bedroom was quite a mess. With nowhere to go, she played with her Play-Doh whilst learning to play the game chess.
A quirky limerick, I'm sure you'll agree, about a cat, but not in a tree. Read by Mrs. Holmes, written by Isabella Jones, who we all know is in 4G. My Nan has a cat named of Corky, who sometimes is terribly naughty. He wheezes in the bath, which makes us all laugh, and that's why he's naughty old Corky. Well done, Isabella.
Sam's Limerick. There once was a boy called Sam. He was a very happy young man. He loved to go out and wander about. Outside he would scream and shout. Lately, however, he had to be smart. A nasty virus kept his friends apart. Big Boris said stay in. It's a fight we need to win to save our brave doctors and nurses. That's the end of our limerick.
We are growing some tomatoes. When it rains, we shut the windows. Everyone wants to stay healthy. We wish we were wealthy. My stepdad dropped a table on his toes.
This is a limerick written by Mimi. Eating.
Baking.
Drawing.
Making.
That's what you do while you're self-isolating.
You can relax and watch some telly.
You can eat lots of jelly.
That's all before you have a good night's sleeping.
Nine-year-old Darcy Farr is running 26 miles not in a car. She's raising money for nurses, so get out your purses, £591 so far.
There was once a young lad called Link who suddenly had more time to think. He was told to stay at home, so he couldn't go to Rome. Instead, he nearly got flushed down the sink.
Hi everyone, this is my limerick. Staying at home all the time is quite weird. My dad is now growing a beard. He's shaven his head, we can't even get bread, and at 8 o'clock everyone cheered. Miss you all, stay safe, see you soon.
It's a strange time staying at home with Mum. This virus is horrible, it's something to stay from. I've been in the garden digging, dancing and doing some jigging, eating so much, I'm going to have a big bun.
A limerick by Tiana Smith called No School. Hip hip hooray, no school. Sun is out, we're in the pool. If Mr. Virus goes away, we can invite friends to play. And I am super cool.
There was a young lady at home who befriended a strange looking gnome. She read him some books about brilliant cooks and made plans to eat out in Rome.
There was a girl called Alicia Deneen. Her hands were squeaky clean. She washed them all day to keep the germs away, singing this song as she cleans. Wash, wash, wash your hands after work and play. Scrub and rinse and take and dry to wash the germs away. Alicia out.
This is a limerick by Emily.
I sat out the virus at home,
Like a queen all alone on her throne.
but being at home makes me crazy.
All I want is to be lazy.
I'd give anything to have my own phone.
We start our new school day with sergeant squats and feeling okay. PE with Joe gets us to get up and go. Maths, English, art and PE, my favourite subjects, make me happy as can be. Water fights, baking, walks and playing in my garden help us all forget the boredom. Stay at home, keep us all safe, and we can't wait to see your face.
This is my lockdown limerick. Staying home for lockdown is fun, but now I'm missing everyone. I hope we'll be returning as I'm losing my learning. All of Mr. George's hard work is undone. We're keeping super busy every day, from cycling to skipping to croquet. At club's just not the same, no Mrs. Holmes is a shame. I really hope everyone at ABPS is okay.
There once was a girl with long hair, who bored did start to despair. But then one fine day she taught her gerbils to play the violin with expert flair. Gerbils? The music was tuneful and bright. But with no end to lockdown in sight, the bored long-haired girl with a flamboyant twirl taught them ballet late into the night. Gerbils, positions please.